So if I go into my SketchUp, if I'm in my Finder window and I go into my SketchUp folder, I can see that there's Layout, SketchUp, and Style Builder. So far we've been using SketchUp, but now Layout is a separate application. So you can launch Layout, and we can launch Layout from SketchUp, but right now we're opening it separately just so we can kind of navigate and get an understanding of Layout on its own. So here's Layout. If, for instance, I go, that's SketchUp in the background, Layout, I'm just going to go File, New. I can see when I go File, New, it opens up these default templates. I can also create my own templates if I wanted to, but I can see that there's a large list of already established templates, and you can see that some of them already have title blocks. ArchD Landscape is what we're going to be using most frequently for setting up our full set documents. We could also use Tabloid Landscape for printing here. Just like take a look, open up some of them. So this one I'm going to do ArchD Landscape, and I can see what kind of title block it has. So it has a date on the bottom, very simple, project title, date on the bottom, project title, project location, sheet number, and then your author. So that's a nice, very simple one. I can also go File, New. Let's take a look at another one, a more complex. So let's go with this one. So I can see here with this title block, there's going to be a logo, company name and address, client, project number, issue date, drawn by, title, and drawing number. So just take a moment to take a look at the different templates, maybe find one that you like and prefer, right? This is the one I'm going to be using for this project. So very similar to SketchUp, toolbar along the top. So we have our selection tool, our line tool, just like SketchUp, arc, rectangle, other shapes, and polygons, our offset tool, text, labels, dimensioning, tables, erase tool, style, split, and join. Along the top we have our file menu, so we could save as a template if we wanted to create our own. Edit, basic editing, so there's clipping masks, and so if we're wanting to kind of crop our images, we're going to want to use those. Zooming in and out, text, arrange, tools. So again, these are our tools that are available at the top. So our pages, we're going to be adding pages, duplicating and deleting, and then the different windows. So I have all these windows open over here, and these windows are our shape style. So this is kind of like our attributes palette. I can choose a fill, a pattern, a type of stroke and point if I want to. So I can choose the color, and it brings up the color picker. If I want to do dashes, there's a dash style there. Stroke style, so if I miter corners or round corners or bevel them. Start arrows, end arrows, that's our shape style, our pattern fill. So if we want to get into like hatches, these are going to be here. So here's some geometric tiles, black line work, These are those patterns, so we can add those to our drawings if we want to. So all patterns, geometric tiles, material symbols. So if we want to do Adobe Rammed Earth, we could apply that. We'll play with that more. So our SketchUp model, this is going to be important. Once we get into SketchUp, we are going to send our model to layout. We only do that once. And so when we do that, it creates a viewport basically into the model. Then we're going to copy that viewport either by duplicating our sheet or copying the viewport in itself, and then we change the views by changing the scenes. So here we're going to be creating scenes in SketchUp. We're going to bring them into layout, and then we could select the scenes from there. Here are those styles. So those styles again that we're going to apply to our model so it looks like a construction document. So we can play with all that. Scale drawing, we can make a scale drawing. Dimension style, so if we're doing, depending how we want to draw our dimensions, we can set up all that here. Page, yeah.
Is this format compatible with like other people's computers that don't have SketchUp? So like if you're doing a presentation on a project, could you use layout?
No, layout is part of the Pro version, so it's not part of SketchUp Make. So SketchUp Make is the application version. It doesn't have layout with it, but when you purchase SketchUp Pro, it includes layout. So you guys will have this with your student version, right? Yeah. Okay. So pages is an important one. I can see right now if I scroll, this is where right now, if I scroll up and down, there's only one page. So it's broken, you work on one page at a time. If I want to change page, I could go back, use these arrows along the top, and I can go to next page, go to previous page. I can add a page, insert a new page after current page. There's a blank page. I can also, this is going to show me the presentation, so all of them, I can just scroll through and have all of my, view all my pages separately or together. But right here, I can go through and I can select which page I want to work on. I can also add pages from here. So again, that added another page. That's going to add it added a page that was the template that I had selected. Duplicating selected pages and deleting pages is here. It's organized in icon. So this is how we navigate through our pages. And then our layers. So we will get into that more later. We can add layers just like we do in SketchUp. Now our scrapbook is where there's like already, it's kind of like a 3D warehouse or a 2D warehouse for images that we can use in, so we can even insert people. So this is different images, like I said, like a 2D warehouse that we can use for our drawings, and then we can just bring those in. Instructor, just like SketchUp, I can get rid of that, and that's pretty much. We will go into these more in depth once we start working with our drawings. So that's SketchUp layout for now.